Audio description 3, Lucy Shucker. Bournemouth University logo, changing attitudes, Lucy Shucker. A Paralympic perspective. Paralympic tennis player. The UK Disability History Month logo. Lucy Shucker, Paralympian athlete, has come to speak at Bournemouth University, providing her perspective on disability sport, in support of Disability History Month and the university's outreach work. Lucy speaks to an audience in a lecture theatre. She uses a wheelchair.
For me, on the 21st of July 2001, I basically broke my back, and that moment would always obviously change my life.
Audience listens intently.
So as a disability sport, to be alongside the likes of Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal, and we're competing in that second week of a Grand Slam, so it's the quarterfinals, the semi-finals and the finals, and we're there amongst that buzz. So the year that Andy Murray got to the final at Wimbledon and won, but we also had wheelchair tennis going on. And it's on the red button, but people don't know it's on the red button. And you could see people walking past and they would stop. And so the crowds around the wheelchair tennis courts that were going on just grew and grew and grew, to the point where they put us on 1 year on show court number 2. So for a wheelchair sport to be kind of there and being figured, it's definitely getting better and better. But it was amazing. The opening ceremony for the Paralympics, we had Pete Norfolk, who is the guy that first got me into wheelchair tennis. And he was the flag bearer. So for wheelchair tennis, we were kind of there, the first people into the stadium, and the roar that flowed round was just phenomenal, and is something that will stay with me for the rest of my life.
Images of Paralympics and Lucy with her medal.
The legacy of a Paralympic tennis event was played at Eton Manor. So that was a purpose-built stadium for the wheelchair tennis, because the able-bodied, the Olympics was played at Wimbledon. Grass court and wheelchairs, we're there, but it's not the best surface for us. We are a little bit slower on that surface. So they made an actual stadium for us. They then took down that stadium and gave it to hockey, which I'm really gutted about. But in terms, for me, like, disability sport is definitely getting better. The fact that we're at Wimbledon and the Grand Slams, it's a disability sport that is always getting more and more presence in the media, but the fact that you don't know it's on the TV and that you have to find it on the red button, it shows that there's still a little bit of a lack behind where it should be.
Screen says Rio 2016 with question marks.
Like the others, we live in a little bubble, so what we do in our sport isn't necessarily what's going on in the other sports, but I just know wheelchair tennis is definitely a professional sport. We're all training 5-6 hours a day, 5-6 days a week, and we want to win medals. And we want it to get better and better. And I hope that Rio won't let us down, because London has just raised the bar massively as both a spectator side and an athlete side.
Lucy lifts medal and smiles broadly. To learn more about the dignity, diversity and equality work at Bournemouth University, visit www.bournemouth.ac.uk/diversity. To hear more about Lucy, visit www.lucyShuker.com. On Twitter, Lucy is at LUCY_SHUKER.